Good morning, folks. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Paul Lavoie. We're in Frederick, Colorado on this frigid day. Very, very cold. But today we're going to be going over our used section. This one here is a 2024 Freightliner M2 106 with the Summit hauler conversion. I say that this is not a plus. This is the pre-generation before the plus model. Very similar, a lot of similarities to the outside. Basically, the only thing that's going to be different is on the inside, and we'll go over all that stuff. But as you can see up front here, you see Summit Hauler's patented customized Summit hauler grill, and down below there's Freightliner's three-piece bumper, which is very easy to change out if anything does happen. Somebody hits you, you hit something, very easy to change out for you to get you back on the road. Right below that is actually the recovery hooks as well. If you want to help anybody out, that's what they're there for as well. On the top here, we've got our compressed fiberglass hood. Very durable, does not dent or ding when you are going through hail or anything like that. There's a lot of hail in Colorado, so we like to really go over that just to showing you it's not a steel or aluminum hood, which is always good. Very easy to actually open this up. You just got to make sure the two hooks on the side are undone, and I've already undone that, but you just got to pull it just like this. Very easy to see inside that engine. And in there we have got the Cummins L9 engine coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. And it's very open like I was just going over, but if you're mechanically inclined to looking to do maintenance on this, very easy to see everything. Your coolant up there, your air filter right there, dipsticks and oil fill right up there. You got your fuses right up here, power steering fluid right here, and then your fuel filter water separator. A nice feature that they put in here if your battery is dead on days like this and you've accidentally left it on is the leads. Your negative and your positive are right there, where you can actually just get a jump really quick and get you back on the road. On all of our vehicles, we also put an extra drum. Inside here is the balancing drum. With ball bearings in there, they're rotating, so making it so it is evenly possible to keep as much surface area on the road, making sure you're not slipping or anything like that. These are 255/80R 22.5s. Pretty standard tire on there. I'm going to close the hood now, showing you how easy it is. It's still going to fight you because it does have a safety precaution in there where it's pushing back on you just in case a gust of wind comes and tries to blow it shut. When you're working on it, just saves you a lot. Just make sure when you're done, you're strapping it down again, just like so. Make sure you do it on both sides though as well. For these important days like today, this is your engine block heater. You just got to plug it in just to make sure your fuel not getting gunked up. We had a little bit of a problem with it because we were 11 degrees this morning. So we're just, if you put the fuel 911 in there, or the other additive that you can put in the fuel where it's not getting gunked up, I definitely recommend that. Right above here, we've got our breakaway mirrors. If something hits you or you hit something, these will just break away like so. And then you can just bring it right back once you figure out everything what's going on. These mirrors are heated and motorized, so you can actually adjust it wherever you want. This bottom one is not though. Getting in back into the cold days right here, this is one of your fuel doors right here. I've already made sure that it wasn't freezing. But if you are in those cold days where you're getting moisture in here going through snow or rain or anything like that, but it is cold enough to freeze, make sure that you have something in there to break away this. There's a lot of truckers out there that have tips and little knacks that they like doing. You could just give it a little bit of a tap. This is a locking door, so it will freeze though, like I was saying. But in here, you've got one of your two 50-gallon tanks on this side, and then your your DEF tank is on this side as well. It is a 6-gallon DEF tank. It gets you about 350 gallons per mile. 350 miles per gallon, sorry. So you're not, filling up every once in a while, or all the time. The other 50-gallon tank is on the other side. I'll show you that in just a second. Inside here, we do have our Summit hauler conversion. Very comfortable, very durable seat. Very nice right now because it's been warm and heating up. You got your heated seats right here, your lumbar support, and it is an air ride, so you just adjust accordingly to however you want. Helps you with the bumps on there. This one right here is for your tilt. And then right here, you've got your patented kill switch for Freightliner. If you're not a daily driver on it, all you got to do is just turn that off. It kills all the electronics, so it does actually save your batteries. Going over the side steps right here, you do have 2 of them, so you can actually get up in there. Like days like this, if it is wet and icy, just make sure you're doing your 3 points of contact, just here, here, and then your other step. Just making sure you're being as safe as possible. You do have the track system on there, so it's the anti-slip, but you never know. You just want to try and be safe. In the back here, you do have your sleeper. It is custom for 3 passengers, but if you do want to actually get down in there and get a couple of Z's, you can maneuver this down into a bed, which is a very nice feature. Just make sure that you don't have anything on it weight-wise, like a passenger or a bag or anything like that. We don't want to burn out that motor because any weight on it will actually disrupt it. To access your batteries, if they have gone bad, or if you just want to change them out, this is the panel right here. 3 bolts right here, and then there's one behind there. Very easy to access though, just got to have the proper tools. Then down below here, you've got your trickle charger. You want to top off those batteries, or you can even charge something else as well, something small. Down here, we have one of 2 storage bins this size. It is diamond plated, very durable. You can store really whatever you can imagine in there. One key feature in there is the air valve in there, where you can hook up an air line. You need to pump up a tire, or you need to blow out the cab or anything like that. There's your access point for that. You just got to make sure you have an air hose and a hookup. It is lockable, just right there. Just to let you know, it is weatherproof, but in wet days it will end up possibly getting frozen, so just be careful with that. Here's your secondary one. Smaller, but diamond plated as well. People will put their chains in there, maybe some flares. And like I said, just going over this again, all 4 of these storage bins are actually lockable. Coming up the bed here, you see the entire bed is diamond plated. It is an aluminum bed, very, very durable, lightweight, and some people would actually be thinking, well, that's not good for an actual truck. Well, one, when you're hooked up, it's not going to matter, but when you're just going down the road, we did add a couple of steel plates in there to actually put the weight up, so you're not going to be skipping down the road. On the bar, or the headache bar right here, we've got 2 additional holes. They're pre-drilled, so if you want to add an exterior storage bin or anything like that, you do have the possibility of doing that. We actually store them here, so we can hook them up for you. Up top of the headache bar, you have your indicator lights of the braking in reverse, and then right in the middle, you've got your backup camera. Very, very nice feature. It is a Voyager system. You can hook up to 4 to it. Down below here, you've got 2 or 3 rails right here. This is our track system. So if you wanted to tie anything down, they have about a 1,000-pound weight limit. You have the ability to do that. And right in the middle is what we call our trough system. This is where you're going to be hooking up to gooseneck or fifth wheel. As you can see, we've got our gooseneck ball right there, but it is pre-drilled right now for a fifth wheel if you wanted to hook it up. Very nice setup. Hooking up electronics for your trailers, which a little bit frozen. It's just because we did wash it, so. But there's your 2 hookups for that, and then of course your electronic hookups for your Voyager system. That is the camera system. Down below there, you have your 2-inch receiver in case you want to do a bumper pull. And then of course your indicator lights on the left and right there as well. Coming around here, you're just going to notice that they exact same thing, the storage bins right here. I won't open those up because they are the exact same. But it just duplicates everything on the side, your side ramp system. I did try to get this fuel door open. It is frozen, so that's why I was saying some people use chemicals in there to actually get it done. Some people use hot water. It's really whatever you can kind of think of, whatever works for you. In here, this is our passenger front. A lot of space in there for people that are going to be riding with you. It is the exact same setup as the other side. Air ride right here, lumbar, heated seats, and then your tilt. And you can adjust it accordingly on there as well. You do have a cabin air filter on the bottom part right there as well. Let's hop in here, go over the interior, and let's get warm. As we're walking over there, he's going to show you the back console. You got a little bit more areas for you to add power. If you wanted to top off your batteries for your laptop, phone device, or anything like that, there is the capability of doing that. As we get started in here, you're going to notice the very large windshield in here. I'm actually going to get this started as well. Very large windshield. It's 2,500 square inches of windshield, so you can make sure that you are absolutely seeing everything out on the road, being as safe as possible. But it's a very, very nice setup. I like that. We're going to start up top here. You got a couple of storage bins up here if you wanted to put like your insurance, registration, or anything like that. The middle part right here is actually designed for a CB radio. It is already pre-wired. That's how we actually set it up. On the left side right here, you do have your Voyager system. This is where you're going to be seeing your backup camera. And I said you could add up to 4. It's already set up like that right now. You just have to actually hook up the cameras. But if you want to cycle through it, it's really easy to do. Push the button right here, goes to camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. But also a great feature, it'll do a split screen. It'll do 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then of course, just getting back to your normal one right here. Air horn right here. And then you've got a secondary mic for your Bluetooth, so if you want to make any calls, that is right there. All the stuff on the left side is, there's not too much going on here besides your turn signals and then your hookups for, your windshield wiper features. The adjustments for the mirrors are right here. And then of course your ignition down there. Your cruise control is down here to the left of the steering wheel. The adjustments for the steering wheel are a little bit different than what you're probably used to. It's actually down below here, but it is used by your foot. I don't think you can see it with the camera, but you might be able to. You would just push this in and then you can adjust it accordingly, just like so. On the right side right here, you've got your engine brake. You can set it up to high or low. It's just got the 2 features on it. Once you're going, it actually illuminates and then you can actually see that. Up top here, this is all tied to your cruise control as well. You can set it right here, speed control. Your marker indicators right here. Your regen button is right back here. Your traction control right here. Locking differential for the back. And then you've got 2 hookups for just a USB-A. These are just for charging though. Right here, you've got your controls for your transmission, reverse, neutral, and drive. And then you can actually go into your manual transmission if you want. You would just click mode and then you can go up and down in the gears. Down below that, if you have electronic brakes on your trailer, this is for your electronic gain right here. It is our Red Arc system that we've installed. And then right here, very important hookups, these 2. There's HDMI and then a USB-A. This one are totally for the screen that's right above us. They're tied totally to the infotainment system just so you can have Apple and Android CarPlay and your phone would come up straight on there. Right here you've got controls for your subwoofer. And all these controls right here are for the front climate control. So your fan speed right there, your different zones, and then your heat and cold right there. Above here, these are controls for the rear. So your heat and your cold right there, and then your fan speed in the back. More power for USB-As. Controls for your windows right here. Locking and unlocking. Heated mirrors for the sides, which is a very important one. This is your suspension dump, so if you hit that, that's just going to drop down the actual back of the truck so you can get into any of those low trailers. This is an optional switch that is added right here. You can add anything you want. Some people put a light bar up front or a winch or something like that. Just something you can do. This next one's a very important one. This is your light test button. So once you're hooked up and ready to go, you would hit that button, making sure all your indicator lights, your headlights, tail lights are all working properly. Down below here, you've got your air for your truck and then your air for your trailer. So what I was talking about, your infotainment system is all right here. You don't need to be tech savvy. It's pretty self-explanatory, just getting into the radio. There's your Apple and Android CarPlay right there. But there's a couple of other features on there that you can run exterior stuff from. You can add a music stations, iPod, anything like that we'd like. Navigation is also right there as well. Coming down the big console right here, you got 4 very large cup holders. You can actually take out the cup holders whenever you'd like. If something does spill in there, you would just lift out like so and just pull it out and you're good to go. And the middle part right here you have your very large storage. Anything that you need to store, just to keep it out of the way, just so it's not rolling around. Good area to actually do it. But that about sums this vehicle up. Once again, this is a 2024 used Freightliner M2 106 with the Summit Hauler conversion with about 11,000 miles on it. If you're interested in this one or any of the other ones on our lot, you can see my information below. My name is Paul Lavoie and my email is paul.lavoie@transwest.com, or you can give me a call, 303-503-3305. You folks have a great day. Thanks.